Yo, 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 it's your boy Ghost Finesse 2 times, and I'm back with another one, man. In today's video, we got teen realize he murdered a kid during an acid trip. Now, for y'all who don't know what acid is like a type of drug, basically. It's like a club drug. People take it and they be having these trips or episodes, they call it, where they like hallucinating. Not really hallucinating, but like just everything look crazy. I had a friend who did acid, so that's how I learned about it. So, but yeah, it sound like a good one. But if y'all got any videos y'all want me to react to, remember to leave them down in the comments. And not too much said, we go jump right into this. Let's get it.
It's around 1:30 a.m. in a dormitory at the University of New Mexico, where one room has just become a crime scene after a shooter fired multiple rounds, killing a 14-year-old boy and injuring another.
Are they just going next door right
Damn, a 14-year-old boy. It's always sad when it's a little kid involved, man.
A group of teenagers are caught on surveillance cameras moments before disaster when witnesses describe hearing gunshots ring out and glass shattering before a heavy police presence arrives on scene.
Do you want to times 2 or times 4?
We can do a times.
Look at these little
four, yeah,
YNs,
it'll get us to the
man.
next. There's the kids coming back again. That's 105.
Police said the shooting left one teen dead, a 19-year-old suffering from a gunshot wound and another shaken but uninjured. The two left alive, who were allegedly in the room during the incident, flee to a parent's home, where they are caught on a doorbell camera minutes before rushing to the hospital.
They look traumatized.
We have him here with us.
They look like they just seen a dead body.
Yeah, the bullet grazed his head. So I'm gonna head down to you, but I'm gonna have to take this to the hospital. But I'm gonna head.
Hours later, police catch up with their suspect, who is about to face a sobering reality. Police identify the suspect, seen here, as 18-year-old John Fuentes, who was the subject of a manhunt after he said he retreated to a family member's home following the shooting.
They all kids. At the end of the day, 18 and younger. It's crazy.
Next, the suspected shooter is taken to a hospital to be treated for injuries of his own.
Sit down.
He shot his finger off. How the shooter get hurt?
Stay on my jacket. What's up?
Well, not much is going on. We'll talk about it.
Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna talk to the officer first and then we'll talk, okay? Alright, this one, my friend officer.
I hate when they redact the screen.
So when we got to him, he had cuts on his wrists. He was involved in the shooting at UNM.
Okay.
So yeah, he has deep cuts. We're thinking it's from him breaking windows with his fists, and that's how he sliced his arms. Bringing him here because EMTs did check him out, but I saw as he was in the holding cell, he was still bleeding. So I want to make sure that everything's clean and ready to go.
Once clear from the hospital, John is taken to the police station to be processed before detectives arrive to question him.
Yo, why he look like that? Hey, yo. Why he opening his... Hey, yo. Hey, yo. He liking it too much for me. Is he a killer? Look at him. That shit killer.
Just so you know, we do have a search warrant for your DNA and the photographs. Cool. Alright.
New world living.
How's it going, man?
He could be a killer. Anybody could be a killer. How
you doing, man?
Decent, and you?
Yeah. I'm Agent Donis with the New Mexico State Police Investigations Bureau.
Double McCormick with State Police.
Your name is John Fuentes, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just here to talk with you about what happened, just to get your version.
Right.
We don't want other people speaking on your behalf.
What brought you to UNM?
Usually I just go hang out at the dorm and we just hang out, watch movie, or not movie, but like play his PlayStation or whatever, and smoke like marijuana, nicotine, like what everybody does. And then I remember he wanted me to come because this is gonna be his last like semester or last year, like couple days, and he's like, let's take, what is it, acid tabs, and then I don't know, I was keep telling him nah, like he wanted to take it with some cocaine. And I remember I pull up.
Damn, son. And these is kids talking about acid, which is one drug already, and taking it with cocaine. I think he 18 though, but still, dang. The other kid he was with that he killed was 14, I believe, and the other one was around that age. Damn, son. Where they from again? Like, already?
And he had his gun with him, and then I remember came by and brought more cocaine so we could try it. And at the time, I remember I took like I think of, what is it, acid. And then I remember peer pressure me, take another line. And I remember to the point where I couldn't even think. I remember I just remember blacking out. And then I remember I just wake up like, I don't know.
This game.
That nigga was high. Talking about, I remember waking up and blacking out. You was high.
I'm like calling my brother. I'm like, what just happened? He's like, where you at? And I'm like stuttering. I was like losing my mind.
You heard that right. John says he, quote, blacked out after a night of heavy drug use and drinking before continuing to recount his nightmare scenario.
I don't even know what happened. That's whenever I went to the parking lot and I was trying to look for help. And that's whenever I found some people. And I was like, hey, can you guys help me? I was like, here, I don't care about the gun. I was like, here. I threw it on the floor. I was like, send help. I was like, I'm bleeding. Please, I don't know what's going on. And then they just like drove off. They're like, what the hell? But I don't blame them. But yeah, I remember just after.
Yes. Sorry, you're not going.
Yeah. And then I remember just completely blacking out. And then I remember whenever I was on top of the roof, I just remember I had this Glock 19 on.
One thing was mad funny. Whenever you cooperating inside an investigation room, you get whatever you want. Like, they see him shivering up. They see him cold. They like, you know what? He talking. So let's compliment him. Let's give him something. You know, usually it's a cheeseburger with some fries and a soda. But in this case, it's a blanket. Make him feel comfortable, more comfortable. Now he warm. He could sit there all day and start talking. Like, yo, these detectives is funny. Watching them over time and just, you really start to learn them. Like, they funny for that.
And I was just like, out of it. I didn't even know where the heck I was at. And that's whenever, I was like, calling. I didn't even know where I was at. Like, I remember I kept calling my dad. I was like, I think I got laced or something. I was like, I'm on top of the roof on UNM. I was like, I think I just shot 2 people. I'm losing my mind. I remember I was just running to like the UNM. I thought
this is the person you can't get high with out the group. You know how you always got that one person in school that you know you could never get high with? This is like the tweaker. Like, it's always a person you can never drink with because they get too drunk and start tweaking. Or the person you can never get high with because they start tweaking. He is a definition of a tweaker. I could just tell. I promise you.
I remember it was just a bunch of UNM cops outside. I was running and running. And
look,
I remember I went like this. I was like, help, help, help. I'm bleeding. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I can't control. And then I remember just seeing.
I can't control.
I didn't even know it was just my uncle's truck right there. I didn't even know if it was him. And thank God he saved me. He was just like, yeah, hop in. What's going on? And like, he thought I got like trumped, and because I told him, I thought, I don't know, there's something in the cocaine, or I don't know, because he just, what I kind of remember was just glass breaking, I remember, and just full sprint running, just out of breath, going, just like an animal, I don't.
Like John tells investigators he remembered running and holding a gun before he was picked up and ushered away from the scene. But next, investigators want to know how he learned the outcome of the attack.
And then I remember my mom went to go like peep out the scene, and then she tells me the whole news is there, and that she looked on the news and one's injured and one's deceased, and that's when I started losing my mind. I was like, I couldn't believe what I did.
Damn. I just go to show you, like, be very careful. Like, life is precious. Like, that quick, you could be chilling with your friends, do a drug for the first time, whether it's crack or meth, heroin, acid, mixed with coke, like he tried, and boom, you black out. You don't know you don't realize what you doing. Because what it sound like, it's like he didn't realize what he was doing. But it's up to the detective to go now back to his history and see was he ever a violent person in the past? You know, like did he ever give red flags leading to this? Did he have some type of mental illness or something? Because nobody just wake up and decides, yo, I'ma just start shooting people and I'ma kill somebody today. I don't think that was on his mind. You get what I'm saying? But it's just that quick. You drugs. Be real careful with drugs. Especially nowadays, everything is cut, lace, mix. Especially nowadays, be careful. Because you never know. He just said it. I don't know if the cocaine was lace. It probably had fentanyl. He who knows? But he said he blacked out, and that quick, his life is probably over. Cause now he got a murder and attempt murder, and he no older than 18. Life over already. He just came outside. His life is already over. Oh,
just like Rambo, jumping out, and then just like, I remember I looked at my pants and I had a 19, and then that's whenever I went to the parking lot near my car, and I was like, literally just looking for any cop I could find to help me, like help, and then that's whenever I ran into those people, and I was like, help, 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 and then they were like, I pulled out the Glock, I literally threw it in front of me, I was like, please, help, help, help. And then they're like, they just drove off, yeah. But that's literally all I remember. But I remember just looking around like, what the actual hell? What did I take? I kept telling my dad, I think I got laced. I think I got laced. UNM, come out. I don't even know. I was like, I don't even know. And then I have an interlock, so And then we were also drinking too, so I was like, I can't even drive. I don't know what to do. I was going insane. I completely like felt like it was frying my brain. I didn't even remember like it was
That shit
probably
was
the worst
lace.
experience I ever had.
Shit was lace.
And then at some point I completely lost the Glock. I literally like blacked out. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, I don't remember where the hell any of my went. I remember I ran up to my uncle with just my underwear on, and he was like, "What the hell happened to you?" And I told him, I think I got laced or something. I completely blacked out. I don't know what the hell that fool had in there. And then, I don't even know. That's what bugs the hell out of me. I couldn't even, I literally just freaking, it was like the worst thing ever.
As John continues recounting his version of events, detectives notice one important part missing and dig in to find out what exactly happened inside the dorm room.
So like kind of like go through like the events of like you guys hanging out. Like did you guys just start, doing cocaine and acid like right away, or were you guys just hanging out?
Pretty much, yeah. Because it was already late, and then he had work in the morning. So I was like, well, we could hang out now and get it over with now, since, because he had like work, and then, what is it? I told him I don't want to be all tweaked out whenever I have to go. One of my family members was gonna bring, like, she's a couponer. She's gonna bring all kinds of clothes and soap and oil. It's just to help us out. And I remember I told him, well, I'd rather just do it on the day whenever. So, like, the night we do it, I don't want to be going and hanging around with my family the morning, you know what I mean, the next morning. So I told him, oh, let's just do it now. Let's just go now. That he just had work in the morning. He was like, yeah.
So you guys like, you got there and then you started doing cocaine and acid?
Yeah, I mean, him popped like a tab and a half. And then I remember after that, he just like, let's do line, let's do bump.
Was that in his room or in one of your cars?
I was in his dorm.
His dorm, okay.
At
a certain point, were people like getting on each other's cases, or did somebody start becoming obnoxious or start a fight, or like what do you remember in there, man? What happened? I mean, we kind of heard some things from some other folks, but we really want to hear your take on it.
Somewhat of a iron. I just remember it was going so quick. We could have been arguing. I don't really remember crap, but I just remember somewhat of me holding his pistol, like looking at it off the acid, like all just tripping out on it, and then just like just I remember, I don't even remember what the happened. I remember it was just like a movie, and then that's whenever
he was so high.
I was just running around like an insane person around the campus trying to find help.
That sounds like a lace person. Sound like somebody that's laced.
I don't remember.
What led you to believe that you may have shot two people?
Because I was just full of blood, and I remember the Glock, before I was messing with it, I remember it had bullets, and then I remember I took out the clip and it was empty.
Oh,
and I was like just bleeding, and I just thought I shot myself because there's this big ass welt right here. So I remember
you can't
my ears were ringing.
You shot people.
So I definitely knew something was up. I don't know. I was just, my mind was running a million miles per second. Cause I just remember, like, I didn't even know if it was me who shot or them, but I remember just loud noises running, and I remember I went, like, I laid down under a bush, and I checked the clip, and it was empty, and I was like, oh, bro, like, if I thought someone was gonna kill me, I was like, That's whenever I think I climbed on top of the roof. And I remember I was like straight going insane. I was like knocking on the windows. I was like, somebody please help, somebody please help. Help me, help me, help me. And then I was keep getting paranoid that like someone was gonna like, I was gonna knock on a window and someone was just gonna blast me or something like that. That's whenever I was like, I was losing my mind. That's whenever I just said, I remember I just took off my pants and I remember I hopped in the water fountain out there, like a stream, or I don't know what the hell it was. And I remember I was washing off my cuts, getting a drink of water, and I was soaked. I was freezing. That's whenever I was on top of the roof, and then I remember I took off my socks, I threw them, because they're soaked, they're all getting all muddy, and I took off my pants, I threw them too, and then just full sprint. I remember at that, once I took off that, I remember I was like, I need help. So I started full sprinting. That's whenever it was literally like, police, 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 police at UNM. And I walk out and I'm like, please, please, so somebody. And I remember I started.
You saw the officers or cars?
I just saw cars, officer cars. So I was expecting there to be police there. I was like, I need help. I don't know what the going on. I feel like someone's gonna kill me. I was like, and then that's whenever I just ran it. It was like perfect timing. It was like, what the? But I don't know. It was just like, it happened so quick. Shit's crazy. I don't know. It was the most insane day of my life.
Now, detectives ask John again whether there was an altercation in the dorm room before revealing who was killed in the incident.
We were watching, I don't know, it's hard to say. We could have been arguing.
That shit crazy, but like, if you ever about to get high with somebody for the first time, you don't really know them, make sure they don't have no weapons on them. I don't care if it's a knife, especially a gun. Take it away, put it somewhere far, because if that gun wasn't in that room with them, none of this would have happened. And he could have bugged out, tripped, probably threw punches at them and ran out, but it would have never been death. People died. You get what I'm saying? Just as a common courtesy, because if I don't know you like that, we not getting high with nothing around us that can harm me. I'm not even getting high if I don't know you like that. This is why I don't even, when I was back in like college days, high school, I'm not getting high if I don't know you like that. And I'm talking about weed. So imagine trying new shit with people. Like, don't trust nobody. Don't trust it.
I mean, that's why I was almost like, you could ask what is it? His little brother or something.
I don't trust people for this reason.
I don't know. We could have been. I just remember completely blacking out. I don't even remember just running in full speed.
What's his little brother like? Does he talk to you, or what's he?
I don't know. I don't think his little brother's doing any of the coke though. That's the thing. But
it was lace.
Or I think he did some. I don't know.
Coke was lace.
Was he into the guns the way you were? I mean, everybody was. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Or was he not? Like
pretty much everybody was.
So you don't ever like recall at all, like ever actually shooting a gun at any point in time?
I could have, but I'm not 100% sure. That's why I can't say.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure I did, because I don't even, who else would? It literally said on the news that one's injured, one's deceased. So I'm pretty sure I did.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't remember what the.
Do you know who's injured or who's deceased?
No, I don't. Well,
you don't remember.
What would you guess?
I'm pretty sure deceased. One's injured. I'm pretty sure.
What leads you to what leads you to think that like them versus somebody else, or why one's dead and the other one's injured?
Because his brother wasn't really in the way. His brother was just kind of out there, but they're both. I mean, every time we hang out, they're right there, and I don't think I would have shot his little brother. His little brother was always just out of the way. He's not really. He kind of just like the side character.
Now, how do you feel about that?
Horrible. I remember I was literally going insane in my room, like crying, and I didn't know what to do because my brain was still off the acid. I was like, I can't go to them now. I can't turn myself in. I was like, I need to wait till I get sober or something. I was like, I was literally going insane, and I was like, I couldn't handle it. And that's whenever my grandma was just like, I want to just spend the last time with you, get you something to eat, try to chill you out, try to detox your mind, and then we go turn yourself in. At some point, I told her I'm gonna have to. I was like, either if I don't turn myself in, they're gonna find me. I was like, there ain't no doubt about that. So
do you want us to tell you who was injured?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm asking. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay. So the little brother, he's 14 and he's dead. What? And then injured, but not seriously. It's not.
Damn, his little brother is dead.
How much?
He thought that the other one, I guess, that was closer to his age was dead, because he said his little brother, because he was saying his little brother don't really be in the way or some shit like that. So I know the whole time he thinking the little brother was injured, but his little brother, his friend little brother died. That's crazy.
Blocked. Oh, what?
Yeah, it just fucked his head up just now. Nah, it was
I'm
his
sorry.
little brother. But I really feel like he ain't mean to do that. I really feel like he don't sound like
Online records show
bad kid.
John is facing charges of second-degree murder, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, and tampering with evidence. 2 other teens are also reportedly facing charges connected to the deadly incident, including 19-year-olds Zion Miera and Daniel Archuleta, who both face charges of tampering with evidence, drug possession, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. At last check, all 3 have pleaded not guilty to their charges. John is expected back in court this winter.
Damn, man.
Imagine being able.
That was a crazy one, man. But that's it for this one, man. Like I said, if y'all got any recommendations for any videos y'all want me to react to, leave them down in the comment. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. That subscribe if you new here. And yeah, man, let's run these numbers up, man. But that's it for now. Until next time, I'm out of here, man. Ghost Finesse 2 times, man. Peace.